So another Andy B 2-minute video, and I've titled this one, slightly tongue-in-cheek, So We Don't Want No Grey Areas. What's that about? If you've ever worked in a situation or volunteered in a situation or maybe part of a church, head of an organisation, you may find that certain individuals love the grey areas. What are we talking about? Well, usually those in leadership, they like you to be left slightly out of the loop in order for you to be more flexibly used so they can get what they want. It's not a good thing. It's not a positive thing. It's quite an evil thing, actually, when you think about it, because we don't like grey areas, because in those grey areas, people can do what they like. And that's not good, because boundaries are healthy and they are really rational and very, very appropriate for all of us. Let me just flick to Proverbs 29:15. I'm reading out of the New Living Translation, which words this wonderfully. To discipline a child produces wisdom, but a mother is disgraced by an undisciplined child. What are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about boundaries. We're talking about the idea of discipline. I remember not that many years ago, where are we, 2023, maybe 2010 or something like that. There was a police officer who said it's so tragic. The first time I meet someone, he said, it's usually with a pair of handcuffs, and I'm the first person to say to that child, no, you are not allowed to do that. How tragic, how broken a society are we, where parents are not teaching their children the value of the safest word in the English language, no. Such a basic word, it's 2 letters long. And it's wonderfully liberating. Why? Because when we say no to something, we can say yes to something else. That's something I say a lot of the time. If you find yourself being pulled in all sorts of directions and you're busy and you can't cope, the power of the word no is wonderful, because it liberates you and releases somebody else, and it allows another individual to get involved and do something. Not quite talking about that today. I'm talking about boundaries and children, because we live in a society where in France, as I'm recording this, we've got riots because a child has been shot. It's terrible, it's traumatic. They've got some clear issues in their society. But what happens? The young people go out and they loot the stores. It's got nothing to do with social justice. It's to do with selfishness and stealing and theft and anarchy. I'm praying for France to deal with this. Learn the value of the word no. Teach your children the value of the word no. And if you're in a church and you haven't got children, you still need to help children understand the word no gently, for boundaries, because what happens with boundaries? We've got something appropriate, righteous and healthy to push against, and it helps us to grow. Learn to say no. Just a thought.